Shalom, back with part 4. All right. Trump. All right. Update, whether staged or real. All right. Anyway, let's pick it up here, 2nd Ezra 15. All right. And it says here, woe, which means destruction, right? Disaster is coming to the world and to them that dwell therein. For the sword, what is the sword of the Lord? His arrows. Okay. So besides that thermonuclear fire from the ICBMs, it'll also be the concentrated laser fire of the chariots. And those are the angels in them. All right? What they call UFOs, UAPs. Those are the angels, people. All right? So for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, meaning near. Right? That's what nigh means. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. What's a modern day sword? Guns, right? Do not these Edomites love their guns? There you go. What are you talking about? Egyptian against Egyptian, right? Give me a minute. We'll come back. All right, we'll start here at the top, okay? And you have to understand here that the word Egypt here is simply a metaphor for America, because America is spiritually known as Sodom, as in Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually Egypt, spiritually Syria. Okay, do you understand? Spiritually Babylon, all right, as in ancient Babylon. America is known as that spiritually, all right, because they've taken on those customs, the evil and wicked ways, okay? The witchcraft, the sorcery, okay? Anyway, the burden of Egypt, all right, of America, all right, also known as Babylon, all right, the daughter of Babylon, daughter of the Chaldeans, so on and so forth. Behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud. Cloud's a metaphor for the chariot. All right? Psalms 104:3, he maketh the clouds his chariots. Okay? Give me a minute. All right. So, he shall come into Egypt, America, and the idols of Egypt, America, will be moved at his presence. Everything here is going to melt through the ICBMs. Okay? And read about that. What is that? 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Okay? Where the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Okay? So anyway, you can start that 2 Peter 3 and 10 and read on down, people. All right? So I will set the Egyptians, all right, against the Egyptians. Edomites against Edomites. Again, you have a nation divided cannot stand. Do you understand that? The global elites are divided. Okay, these world leaders are divided. Do you understand that, people? You getting the picture? All right? They shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. What do you have there? Chaos, right? That's how they will bring martial law. Okay? They create the chaos. Again, problem, reaction, solution. The Hegelian dialectic. Do you understand that, people? All right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof. There you go. Okay? And I will destroy the counsel thereof. You see that? And they shall seek their idols, all right, to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits, all right, and to the wizards, right? They're pseudoscience, all right, which is falsehood, okay? That's what pseudo means. Anyway, give me a minute. So again, for sword in their destruction draweth nigh, meaning near. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. Modern day sword is a gun, all right? For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princesses. You see that? Right? In other words, authority, world leaders. Okay? Police. You understand? Nobody's going to give a shit. All right? And of course, their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able to. What would that be? Martial law. For because their pride, the cities shall be troubled and their houses shall be destroyed. Give me a minute. For because their their pride, their city shall be troubled, and their house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. See that? All right, give me a minute. All right, you see what it says here, Jeremiah 50:9? For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, talking about America, an assembly of great nations. Okay, so it's not just going to be Russia. It's going to be all nations that have ICBM capability, including America's own allies in NATO, in the EU. Okay, because again, that's part of the testimony. Revelations, the 17th chapter, verse 16 and 17 will tell you that. All right, the 10 horns which thou sawest on the beast. All right, the 10 horns of the EU nations. The beast is NATO. These shall hate the whore. The whore is America, Babylon the Great. Okay, they shall, eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Now, how are they going to do that? They're not going to fly over America, pour gasoline, light a match. No, they're going to send the ICBMs, the arrows of the Lord. Why? Because it is the will of the Lord. It tells you that in the next verse, that the Lord will put it in their heart to fulfill his will. Hearts in Hebrew is lab, which means minds. There you go. All right? So, again, Babylon, right? To come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations that the Lord is putting together, right? Through his will, all right? And all things obey the will of the Most High. See, from the North Country. So again, it's an assembly of great nations, okay, including America's own allies. They're all going to turn on America and, of course, the corporate state of Israel, all right? See, set themselves in array against her, and from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, which you know are the missiles, shall be as mighty expert men, none shall return in vain, much like the Lord's word. It does not go out in vain. It accomplishes that which the Lord has said it. It's prophecy. The spirit of prophecy is Yahushua. You understand that? Right? Revelations 19 and 10. Okay? Give me a minute. So now you people know, why is America going to be destroyed? For the controversy of Zion, for the Negro, Latino, Native American, and what you Edomites have done, as well as the other nations that Israelites have scattered into all nations. Do you understand? All right? And if you don't understand that, go read Psalms 83. So call together all the archers, everyone that has ICBM capability, all you that bend the bow, camp against it round about, and none thereof escape. Recompense her, America, according to her work, according to all that she have done, do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young man fall in the street, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. Hopefully you all will edify them out. Until next one. Shalom.